What up, YouTube Dog Pound Nation? Thanks for tuning in. On my way into work, the morning rant, Cleveland Browns. This is my top 3 wide receiver options at pick number 44 for the Cleveland Browns. But before we get into all that, please, if you already haven't and you want to join the family, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like, and hit that notification bell. So please join Dog Pound Nation by smashing the hell out of that subscribe. Hitting that like would be truly appreciated. Helps the channel grow, helps the channel, the videos get out there. So please hit that like and hit that notification bell. Good morning to you all. Thanks for tuning in. This is my top 3 wide receivers I think the Cleveland Browns can pick at number 44. Number 2 is going to be a bold option. All right. My number 2 pick is a bold option. But we'll get to that in a minute. Because we got to start off for pick number 3. Option number 3 for pick 44 is George Pickens out of Georgia. I love this kid. He would actually be my option number 1 if he didn't tear his ACL. But I still think the kid can have a solid NFL career. And if he's there at 44, I would love to see the Cleveland Browns take him at 44. The kid is smart. He's savvy. The kid is just all around gifted. He's got all the tools in the world. I mean, he's fast. He's taller. I think he'd be a great red zone target for Watson. And if he's there at 44, it'd be a hell of a pick. And that's the other thing. The red zone targets, he's on the taller side, and we have not had a taller wide receiver in Cleveland, and I can't remember, how long's it been? What, Braylon Edwards, he was on the taller side? We have not had a tall wide receiver, and I think that'd be great to have towards a red zone target, opposite of Amari Cooper. So I love George Pickens at number 3 option. My number 2 option at pick number 44, this is the bold one. Guys are going to be like, oh, he's high. No, I'm not. Chris Olave from Ohio State. I really strongly feel that this kid can drop to the 2nd round because team needs. Teams that are picking, all the teams that needed wide receivers, they already snatched them up in the 1st round. We don't have a 1st round pick, and we need that wide receiver. But other teams have already addressed that need, all right, early on. So if you look at all the, picks before 44, teams aren't going to be drafting a wide. Not a lot of teams are drafting a wide receiver. So this is why this kid can fall, depending on, what receivers go in the 1st round. But there's a strong possibility, because I've been reading a lot of stuff on this kid, and several people that I've seen just wonder if this kid is 1st round talent. Is he going to adapt well to the NFL? Because in college, they're saying he had Garrett Wilson on the opposite, side of him. Is this why he was so successful? To me, if Garrett Wilson wasn't in Ohio State, I still think this kid would have been a stud. But they're looking at that. But, same thing. I think he'd match up well with Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper is going to be drawing a lot of attention. And this kid can, he can stretch the field, man. He's got speed from that. It's well advertised. So, and that's the other thing. If you want to take the top off of defense, take Chris Olave from Ohio State, because the kid is a speedster. And, he's just all-around gifted. I'd love to see the kid in brown and orange. It's a no-brainer. If this kid is there at pick 44, you have to snag this kid. All right? You have to. So, I know it's bold. I know you guys are like, nah, he ain't going to be there in the 2nd round. He's going in the 1st round. It's more than likely he's going to go in the 1st round. But I'm telling you, he's one of these players that I can see dropping to that 2nd round. And even if he does drop to the 2nd round, I think Cleveland has to do what they can to even try to move up if he's still there in the 2nd round and take this kid. I really like him, and he looked good in brown and orange. Opposite of Amari Cooper, it'd be a beautiful thing. But now we're on to my option number 1, all right? Option number 1, I really love this kid. This kid has worked his ass off, and he has shot up the draft boards since this whole process started. Christian Watson, North Dakota State. This kid is a gifted freak. All right, you go watch his tape. The kid can do it all. The kid, he's another tall wide receiver. He's even taller than George Pickens. This kid is 6'4", a tall 6'4". I mean, the kid is a freak. And not only that, the kid put up great numbers at North Dakota State. And I mean great numbers. He had over 2,100 receiving yards. He had over 14 touchdowns. He also had, I can't know how many games that he had over, I mean, or not games, how many receptions over 20 yards. It was ridiculous too. The kid is just an all-around freak. He had a great Senior Bowl. The kid has good blocking skills downfield. The kid is all-around gifted. And none other than that, the kid is a kick returner. The kid can return kicks, and I think that is huge. As we all know as Browns fans, our special teams has been shit since Josh Cribbs. We have not had a good special team since, and I think this kid provides depth at two different positions. All right, and you know that's the other thing that we've battled over the years: injuries. All right, so say Akeem Grant, the kid that we got, snagged from the, I believe, the Miami Dolphins. He played with the Bears as well as Akeem Grant, the kick returner we brought in. He's a Pro Bowler at that position, but we all know injuries happen. He goes down, we're back to not having nothing. So I think this kid is a smart pick. If he's there at 44, snag him up. I think he's going to transition well to the NFL. And you can't go wrong with this pick. It's the kid's a freak. Just go watch his tape. Just go watch the kid's tape, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. He gets separation, contested catches. He's got very strong hands, and I think the kid likes to grind. I've watched interviews with him. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and this would be option number one if he's there at 44 for the Cleveland Browns. So yeah, let's go over this again. Option number 3, we're gonna go with George Pickens out of Georgia. Like I said before, he could have been option number 1 if it wasn't for the ACL. But I still think he's gonna have a solid NFL career, and we'll see. We'll see if he's there at 44. That could be an option. Number 2, it's more of the bold option. Like I said, Chris Olave from Ohio State. If he falls to the second round, like I said, the Cleveland Browns have to shoot up and grab him. You just have to. All right, do it at all costs. You have to. Just imagine that him pairing with Amari, speedster. He's taking the top off the defense. Amari's taking. Amari can he runs the whole route tree. So it'd just be a great pair right there. I'd love it. I just envision it. It'd be beautiful. But that's option number 2. Option number 1, Christian Watson, North Dakota State. I think this kid's going to be great in the NFL, and if he's there, you gotta grab him. So that's my top 3 wide receivers. I think the Cleveland Browns can pick at number 44. Some of you agree, some of you may not agree. So I'd like to hear the comments in the box below. Smash me those comments. Let me know who you think is the top 3. Do you agree with my options, or do you disagree? Or what order would you put them in? Let me know. But if you haven't, I'm gonna get this out to you. And if you haven't, please join the family. Please subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. I hope everybody has a great day at work today. It looks like it's gonna be beautiful out today. Thank God, because it's been raining for the last 3 days. And just crappy weather. So it's getting nicer out. So anyway, please hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, even share my videos. Whatever you would like to do, it would mean a lot to me. So thank you. Have a great day. Stay safe and go back!